All right, Aloy, I think you have been suspended here long enough. What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West. In the last episode, we were able to build ourselves a breathing apparatus that allows us to dive underwater for eternity! Yeah, definitely be careful. Definitely be careful.
All of it's encased in a dome.
Okay, well, we're going to see if we can get around this thing. But let's head on over this way. Holy crap. So you remember out in the desert, you might have saw that we walked over this weird honeycomb pattern. Well, that is the dome that actually peers into here. Aloy mentioned something about this a couple episodes that she could actually see down below. And this is what she was seeing, is this area.
He saw that light in the door. Almost like a warning. Some kind of alarm system. There. Red light.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. More machines down here.
Let's try to avoid this snap maw over here and see if we can't find it. So we do have an ability to dodge. It's not a very strong ability, so we're going to want to use it as little as we can. But let's just swim on over to the node here. And you can see some bubbles coming out from where we're supposed to go.
There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
Holy crap. I didn't even get to finish my intro because we just kind of got distracted by so many things. Yeah, we also met a couple of delvers who were able to help us get down here. Moreland being my absolute favorite. And we'll get to see more of the guy in time, don't you worry. But can I climb this? I cannot. Let's see. Maybe I can do this. Let's go underneath the grate and then go up. There we go. Okay.
Refreshing, I guess.
Something like that. There's a data point here, so let's play it.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumiogran incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here?
It's a good question. Let's open up this valve. And that does give us another way to go, but first...
One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. Let's get this fire room out of here.
Let's see where this leads. Probably not to much. We got some medicinal bright omen and then a valuables chest. We will take all of those. And now let's swim back in here. Okay. So a lot of the sunken caverns that we have encountered thus far in this game, as well as that one blocked path. If you remember correctly, I'm going to go all the way up here. If you remember correctly, there was this blocked path that was over by a sunken wreck way back earlier on in the game. We ran into those two Karja who were like, we found this delve, but we can't get to it. It's like, we can finally now go after that. I mean, it's only been like 30, 40 episodes since we encountered that. We can finally go after that now that we can actually breathe underwater infinitely. This is what we were waiting for. And of course, you know, we're not even done with getting stuff that we haven't fully unlocked, but this is a huge one when it comes to traversal and being able to explore. Now, oh my gosh, this is already pretty incredible just looking at all of this. Like, what is this place? What is it for? You got burrowers here.
Should get me to the second node.
Let's try to avoid those things. Surprised they can swim so... I mean, well, I guess it makes sense. They wouldn't freaking need to breathe, so... Why would that be an issue? I guess technically every machine would be able to breathe underwater with relatively little problem. I would like to see a swimming Thunderjaw. That would be... both be interesting and terrifying. But I guess it couldn't do much to you because it's not like its projectiles could hurt you while it's shooting at you from underwater. Alright, I'm going to go over here. And then kind of the same thing. We need to go on the other side of the gate before we can climb up. Now, real quick, we got I thought we had another data point here, but no, we just have that. There's the data point. Alright, let's play this one.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first plume arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Was he now? Well, that's interesting. Well, hold on a second. Before we actually do that... Oh, never mind. I was doing the right thing. I was doing the right thing. I should not have dropped down. We need to do both of these things. So let's first ignite this fire gleam. And that'll allow this thing to be freed and its winch won't be stuck.
Let's see if that helps.
And now let's open the valve.
Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency code to the maintenance station.
So let's head on over there. Now, where is the maintenance station at exactly? That is the question. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, let's not go up there. We need to actually go up through the hole here. Come on. There we go.
According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome.
Okay, let's follow it. Just again, avoid these burrowers and that snap maw. I actually think there's two of them swimming around here. You can use smoke bombs underwater to blind enemies. Okay, that's a little bit scary. I'm going to do that. There we go. Go, 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 go. We need to swim faster. There we go, there we go, there we go. So this right here is the maintenance station.
Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
That is the question. Let's have a look around. So there doesn't seem to be anything up on top here. Well, maybe. Nope. I like how it re-emphasized that we're back in the Dune Hollow just because we got too close to the surface.
Part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in.
I also see a giant green shine thing. Is this a cluster? It is! I actually need that for upgrading one of my weapons. So that's really nice. Can use that on some legendaries. Green shine cluster is very important for that.
Maintenance station now.
Alright, let's keep swimming.
Find a console to activate the emergency purge.
We're almost through. Beautiful. Alright, looks like we got some chests in here. At least one. No, we got two. We got a chest and a safe. So we can take all of that. Purge water and metal shards. Thank you very much. Is there anything down here, perhaps? Perchance? What is this? Oh, yep, there is. Glad I actually checked. Because you never know. That was probably the most loaded chest of them all. I will take that. And now let's swim on through here. It's so nice being able to just swim forever and never have anything to worry about. Air is a non-factor. What an improvement. Alright, let's head through here. And open this one up. And, oh, come on, Aloy, come on. It's really kind of hard to turn around a radius when you're underwater at times. Alright, activate the emergency purge.
Time to draw this place out.
What's up, Snapmaw? You ready for this? Here we go.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. How rush of air. Unless the potion get rid of all of the water.
And no, and why would it? Because obviously Poseidon is still here, and that's still going to cause issues. Hold on, we got one more data point, so let's play it.
System shutdown's almost done. The only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. Besides, he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
No, he sure doesn't. Maybe, possibly, potentially we'll get to meet the guy, because he seems, different. I'll say that. Okay, so as we embark out into the dried up area, and there are more data points to be had around here, like this, Montgolfier Fright, you'll see a recreation of the Montgolfier Brothers hot air balloon. This is the second model of the balloon to grace the Las Vegas Strip after the first one was sold to a casino in Shanghai in 2031. The original Montgolfier's balloon took flight in Paris, France in 1783 and was the first free flight by humans. But the two brave men who jumped aboard weren't the first things sent to take the air. King Louis XVI had insisted on a test flight that sent a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into the skies 3 months earlier than their human data corrupted. And there it is, guys. This is Las Vegas. I know. Crazy, right? Incredibly different from, well, other portrayals of Las Vegas in video games, but still no less interesting and intriguing. Now, like I was saying, as we head out here, we're going to want to be careful because those burrowers and that Snapmaw are still about. And again, I think there are 2 Snapmaws. I think there's more than one. I could be wrong here. And those burrowers are tracker burrowers, so we're going to want to be careful. We're going to go after them first. The Tide Ripper is at the other end, so we can go after that one last. But let's try to take each of these out.
Could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first.
You absolutely could, Aloy, but why do that when we can have a little bit more fun? Let's see if we can't lure the Snapmaw out. Watch its track as it comes over this way. Around the corner with you. There you are. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, now that that's done, let's hit this thing with some frost damage attacks. Beautiful. Come on, knock each of those pieces off. And there goes the big guy. Okay, that's the first one. Very, very simple. Now we just got to take care of each of these burrowers, which I am going to do with my spike thrower. Take that. And that should kill you, no problem. But now we have another one over here. If I can get it. Oh, nope, just missed it. Come on down, you. Get that overdrop. Oh, I just missed it. One more throw. Enjoy that. There we go. Okay. Everything has been taken care of. Now we have the big guy. And this is going to be fun. Okay, I've got my power shots at the ready. I've got my brace shot at the ready. I've got all the medicinal berries I could ever possibly want. Where is he?
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Okay, one thing at a time here. So, we're going to want to start by dishing out as much damage as we possibly can. We're going to begin with our brace shot right in the belly. Hit it with that purge water damage right off the bat. Now, go into power shots, excuse me. We're going to hit this thing with everything we've got for all of the damage we can deal, as long as we actually hit it in the right spots, which I am evidently not. Oh, what a dodge that was. Hit that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, Aloy, you need to move. Now, another shot in the back disc. Knock that thing off. Beautiful. Here it comes again. Okay, now let's switch on over to electrical damage. Let's get this thing stunned. Oh, we just got to make sure we dodge those at the right time. Here it goes again. Oh, almost. Keep hitting it, keep hitting it. Maybe we can hit those sparkers on the back. No, it turned just in time. Stun it. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now, if I can, I'm going to actually aim for the sparker here. Hit it a little bit more, and that should cause an elemental trigger. That should knock it down.
Aloy! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You did it! Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
Oh, they're coming down. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Excuse me, gentlemen. Sorry, I wanted to leave that for you. Aloy, why are you holding on to that? You silly, silly person. Let them all come down. You know, I don't even think you guys fired a single shot. I think that was all me. Not that I'm complaining, but...
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, Shard Counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
I really like him. Okay, so we need to get to that door, which is just on the other side of this pond here. Although, it is worth checking. Is there anything down here, potentially, that might be of any use to us? Wouldn't hurt to actually look, right? I hear a noise, but I don't think it's what I'm actually after. No treasure chests, no nothing. You know, I don't think I've ever checked there. So let's just head straight on inside and see what we can find. All right, Poseidon, where are you at? Got to be around here somewhere. Let's move on over this way. This whole area has been untouched for a very, very long time. But maybe we'll get lucky.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
Yeah, but where would that be exactly?
I should be able to use that console.
That's very simple, actually. In fact, you can see the fishies kind of floating around it, those holograms. But before we do that, really quickly, let's read this. Hacked again. Hidden, data corrupted hidden in the AC code, so someone must have inserted it via a thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that holo ad for the Craveman review over at the vodka? Well, their loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental and holo systems, and they look okay. On your shift, have a look at the water infiltration code. Hate to think what might happen if those systems were compromised. Would be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals on the strip. Perfect. That's kind of funny. Somebody just pantsed the holograms, I suppose. All right, let's insert the Gaia kernel.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Remember what I said about Poseidon being really easy to get and not taking super long? This is what I meant. Much, much simpler than getting Ether. And Demeter, while not as short as this one, is also simpler than getting Ether, but it's still a little bit complicated in its own way. Wait, did it? What do they mean by that? Restart triggered the city's power system. Huh.
Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
Sorry, I gotta bask in this for a second. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, man. This is what they mean. This is what they're talking about when they meant a beautiful city. This is what Stanley Chen meant. A gorgeous city of lights. And this is honestly a way better Las Vegas than we actually have in real life. Wow! I mean, look at this thing. It's so freaking cool. So, if I'm being honest, there are collectibles to be gotten down here. Like little things, onesie-twosie things to be had. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm not going to concern myself with the details all that much. I'm just going to get the heck on out of here for the most part. That being said, there is one, if I'm not mistaken, there is one Vista Point, though, that I would like to start because you can do it here. And I need to go to the right spot for it. But there is a Vista Point tower that we can actually do. And it's really simple, actually. I just need to remember how to trigger it. Aloy, can you please land here? Thank you. So let's see. Is it... I don't actually know if we can do it immediately or we have to wait a little bit. But there is for sure one. Is it not this thing here? Let me see. Maybe I can actually check it out on the map. Or maybe it hasn't popped up yet. No, I don't think it has popped up. So there's a couple of things that we can do around here that are not immediately available to us. We're going to kind of have to come back down and get them. Which we can do a little bit later on. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, some collectibles that we can get. Like I said, Vista Point Towers. I think there's like a blocked path or two, a Fire Gleam thing. All things that will open up upon return trips down here. And there's actually quite a few things in the theater that we made our way through as well. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. No Vista Point Tower down here. Possibly. It doesn't look like it. I mean, there's like safes and stuff. And oh, by the way, yes, the speaker system is going. It's just very garbled. That's that noise you hear in the background. But yeah, we can get a few things in like in here and in the room before it. There's a couple of odds and ends, but I'm not going to concern myself with it too much because I would like to get back up and talk to Moreland. But I don't think getting up is the simplest thing in the world. We got to go up a couple of paths and actually create an easier way out of here. So let's follow this around. Just got to get back to the elevator shaft. Let's see here. There is actually some, if I can get to it, green shine over there. So let's move on over. At least I think there is, or no, maybe that's just the glow off of this. I thought there was green shine, but I guess I am mistaken. I swear there's green shine somewhere in here, though. There is... That actually looked like some fire gleam there, but it is not. Okay, I need to be able to climb up to that. Oh, hold on. Did I see it? I may have seen it. There it is. Okay. Perfect. That was a little better. I thought I created a path, but I guess not. So we need to get all the way up and out of here. We have another Stanley Chen data point. This one is written, however. Las Vegas, May 4th, 2060. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chen broke ground on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history. Even though many Americans didn't want him here as he struck his spade in this barren soil, the CEO quipped how resentment against Chinese political influence entered Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment, but how his immense fortune that had cooled that down, finally warming Americans to his ideas of a new Las Vegas. Who would have believed at the time that he would become one of the most beloved figures of the clawback era? But Stanley Chen has always been one to defy the odds, literally. In 2035, during a meeting with potential investors at the Old Tempo Hotel, Chen watched in horror as his water filtration startup drowned before his very eyes, realizing too late that his once trusted lawyer had sold critical patent info into to the competition. The resulting chain reaction of busted deals wiped him out, leaving him with only $88,000 to his name. I wish I was only left with $88,000 to my name, but I digress. Devastated, Chen decided to leave his future to fate. He went to the casino floor and placed all $88K on a roulette wheel, number 8. It hit. The resulting 37-to-1 payout netted him nearly $3.2 million, enough to rejuvenate his dreams of starting a successful business. Again, I wish I was this lucky. He threw himself back into his work, eternally thankful for his lucky new lease on life. 5 years later, it wasn't Chen that needed saving, but Vegas itself. The hot zone crisis had strangled tourism. Years of ever-increasing heat had dried out the county completely. Water, in critical demand everywhere, was now too expensive to import, and abandonment seemed to be the only option. The City of Lights was about to go dark forever, but Stanley Chen couldn't let that happen. In 5 years of incredible success, he had turned $3.2 million into $200 billion, selling water filtration technology that data corrupted. So Stanley Chen actually seems like a pretty good guy, if I'm being honest. And we got one more data point here.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around.
Before the place
But
flooded.
now, fate's dealt his cruelest hand
Nice not
ever
to have to climb back
to
up.
everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Another recording from Stanley Chen.
That was supposed to be the first one we encountered, and I actually missed it on the way in. But let's take the elevator on up. And I want to end the episode, I really do, but there's one last thing I want to show you guys before we do. We got to put this quest to rest, and personally, this is my favorite part. Coming up right here. So let's head on through and go see Moreland and friends.
Oh, she did. It must have powered up the whole city.
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the Embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the Claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram Tinker who's out on her own first. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Horizon Forbidden West. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.